Hey everyone, welcome to another plan with me. This month I will be using my own printable along with some of the stickers from my shop. If you like the look of the printable, you can actually grab it for free if you join my newsletter, which I will have linked below. So the idea for the theme kind of came last minute. I was putting my toddler to bed and I was just sort of lying there thinking and deciding whether or not I wanted to come up with a theme. I don't tend to normally pick themes for my journal spreads, I just kind of go with the flow, but it's something that I've been thinking about doing more recently, so the idea kind of popped into my head about how it's going to be Valentine's Day, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I thought about doing the theme based more around self-love rather than love for a partner or a friend or anything like that. So that's where the idea kind of stemmed from, and I kind of quickly got to work because I didn't have all that much time. I only came up with the idea at the start of the week, so I had to get going quickly. So with the idea sparked, I went straight to work after my toddler was sleeping and got started on some drawings. The idea kind of sparked initially from the envelope that you see me using here. So the point really of it being self-love was so that you could write a love letter to yourself, something that you can look back on if you're having a bad day, or just to write some affirmations in. So the idea kind of stemmed initially from the envelope, and then I got lots of different ideas for the different illustrations, just thinking about like getting cozy with a book, or having a nice like drink, or sitting and relaxing, doing like self-care things. So that's what all of the kind of illustrations came together as. I had a lot of fun making it, and I was really happy to see how quickly I kind of brought it together, and it was really fun kind of experimenting with how I wanted to use it in my journal for the cover page for my February plan. And I love all the colours that came together. A friend of mine, I sent an image to, Sandra. She actually said that although it is like love and pink and that kind of theme, she still feels like it has my kind of autumny vibe to it, which was kind of nice to hear. It's not something I intentionally did, but I kind of get it with the coziness and the kind of softer dusty tones of colour that I can see where she's coming from, so that's kind of cool to hear. The printables are something I want to do more of, so you'll have to keep an eye on my channel for more of those. So I'm planning on bringing out a couple of more over the next while for free on my newsletter, just to kind of test out how I feel about doing the printables. I think it's a fun way to kind of put together a journal with a theme if you're not really sure what way to plan. So keep an eye on some more videos in the future. If I've got any released, then they should be all coming through my newsletter, and if not, I'll let you know what way you can get them. I might do some as downloads in my Etsy, but for now it's all free on my newsletter. So like I said, don't forget to subscribe to that. I'll link it below. So subscribing to the newsletter is also free. You just need to pop in your email address. And if you do download it and use it, I'd love to see. You can tag me on Instagram at lacunamoonco. I'll link it here and down below as well. If you want to find me, you can follow me there too. On Instagram I tend to post more of my kind of day-to-day things on the stories when I'm working on new collections or what I've been up to, so you can kind of catch more of the day-to-day stuff over there. I've kind of got a bit of a rhythm going with my spreads now for month to month. I usually do like a decorative kind of cover page, and then I also have a section for 1 to 3 goals that I want to achieve for the month. I also then track my YouTube, Instagram and Etsy stats from the start of the month to the end of the month, just to kind of keep an eye on how things are progressing with my business. I also put a section in this month for birthdays. At the start of my journal I have all of my birthdays written into the future log, but this means I can transfer it over to the month, and then week to week, and I can add in from there just so I don't forget anything. Here you can see I'm starting to fill in the letter to myself. I basically just wrote different affirmations, things that I can kind of look back on if I'm not having such a great day, or if I want to just kind of remind myself of what I wrote. With this I did stick on one of the illustrations, but I didn't glue it down I don't think I have it here in the video, but what I did was I just grabbed a little tiny bit of blue tack, and then it meant it stuck down properly and it didn't keep springing back up again. So that's how I kept it down, without gluing it down, but you could always glue it down and open it back up later if you wanted to. It's up to you. Anyway, that's it for the video. A short and sweet one today. I hope you enjoyed watching. Like I said before, if you do use the download, then please do tag me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you would like to see more planning videos. I will link my planning playlist here at the end too, so you can check back on all of my other previous planning videos.